Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are doing the Celtic cross readings. Excuse me. And the first one I'm going to be doing this for is Aries. So keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts to resonate later, don't be shocked. That's quite common. You can go to the channel and start and rewatch any of the videos that you want. It's fortune telling, so a lot of the things haven't happened yet, and so it's, like I said, it's quite common for it to start resonating later. Alright, so that being said, you can watch any of the videos that you want, but the ones you really should be watching for sure are your sun, moon, and rising signs, and maybe your Venus sign. That'll give you a more overall picture of your energy. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. We have Coyote Spirit, and I'm pulling this from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and it's Trust in Divine Detours. Sorry about the glare. Okay, so I'll be moving these cards off to the side, but I do refer to them on and off during the readings as they are applicable. They work in coordination with the tarot portion. So, okay, so I'm not sure if y'all are aware of it, but I do bonus readings as well. And I do that. I take the person or the sign that gives me the most likes for a series of readings. Like this is going to be the Celtic Cross series, and then it'll be like weeklies, monthlies, mid-months, those types. But whichever sign gives me the most likes gets a bonus reading. Okay, so unleash the wild within. It's she-wolf. Alright, and one more, please. One more. One more for Aries. And we have autumn. Release the old and rest. There we go. So, like I said, I'm going to move these over where I can see them, but they'll probably be just out of the camera range. And again, I'm just using it to give myself some room to operate. Oops, slid it right off there. Well, for heaven's sakes. There we are. Sorry about that. I dropped the card. Alright, so let's get started. What do we have for Aries? Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries. Okay, 9 of Shields. You're very independent. You are very focused on your money right now. You are focused on your career and building your career. This is somebody that but you can be in a relationship, but it's the independence card. It's sometimes it's called the singles card, so you may be single, but if you're not, it's also about being independent, learning to thrive. And like I said, it's working with money. You've gotten to a level where you are independent of other people. You can take care of your own finances. You can take care of your bills and still thrive. Okay. So what's crossing you is the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups it's not only romantic love, it's a love of all kinds. It's abundant, it's overflowing. Alright? And it could be that you're so focused on your work that you're not really opening up to relationships at this time. Okay? But it looks as if something is there for you or will be there for you. Okay? So release the old and rest. And sometimes you're focused on on one thing, and that's usually how it happens. You'll be all focused on career, your life, building your little empire, and here it goes. You get blindsided with love most of the time. So trust in those divine detours and unleash the wild within. Okay, so what do we have? What does Aries have going for them? What does Aries have going for them? Wow. The Emperor. That's your card. You're showing up in your own reading. Alright, so this is somebody that's very passionate, very fiery. Of course, you're fire sign. This is somebody powerful. This is someone that's encompassed the all the kings. They're able to they've mastered all the energies of the kings, of all the kings. Okay, so then that means they've mastered all the suits, because the kings are masters of all the suits. They've gone from the ace all the way up to the king. And so this is somebody that's very take charge. They know what to do. Could be a CEO of a company, something like that. They have a lot of power. If not, I mean, they may not be in a power job, but they have personal power. They know how to get things done. This is somebody that takes charge with authority. Okay, so alright, in your recent past, I got two cards. It never fails. I usually don't do this on Celtic crosses, but okay, and the first card that came out is you, in the recent past, you opened a new cycle. Okay, you opened a new cycle, and you have a potential for abundance. So we're not very far into this reading, and you already have two aces. You have two out of 5 cards. 2 of them are higher arcana, and 2 of them are aces, and one of them is a fantastic card. So let's see what else we've got for you. This is a good reading. Again, this is again another story about trusting in divine detours. Okay, so tell me what's crowning Aries. What's crowning Aries? Whoops, grabbed the wrong cards. What is crowning Aries? Oh, no. That was it. That was it. Accidentally shuffled it back in. Oh well. Too late. I'll have to go for another one. Let's see what, because sometimes it'll come back out. What I had was the 4 of Cups, and that's sometimes you're so focused on other things that you don't see the gifts coming in towards you. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind as we roll along. I think that is part of the energy. Okay, and the other part of that is, you know, this is the Fool card. This is starting a new journey. You just opened a new cycle. You have potential for new beginnings, and this is the energy of opening up to life. But you know, unleash the wild within. Like you've released that old, so you know you've rested, and now you have to trust, just to trust in the universe, to just trust that you are loved and taken care of. It's that they have a plan for you. Obviously, you've made it all the way up to an Emperor. You closed a cycle. Okay. So in the future, they have you learning, which makes sense. This is the Apprentice card. You would be learning if you're opening a new cycle. If you have potentials in abundance, especially, you may be doing a lot of research on opening a business or other streams of income. Again, we have streams here. The 5 streams flowing in and out. The cup is always full. That cup is never depleted. Okay, so tell me more about Aries. Okay, it looks like you walked away from something in your past, in the past. Okay, you walked away, so by definition you opened a new cycle, so I'm taking it that you did do the rest and recharge and do the work. Okay? So you went into hermit mode and probably healed yourself, which is why you were able to open a new cycle. And now you're ready to charge ahead. This is your environment. It's fiery. It's passionate. Just be careful you don't burn yourself out, because, you know, see that little that dragon is not breathing fire anymore. It's down to smoke. So don't wear yourself out completely, you know, in your quest to move ahead quickly. Okay. Oops. All right. In your hopes and fears, you have a lot of options. Okay? You have a lot of options, but, you know, if you're charging ahead blindly, remember, trust in divine detours, because not all of these options are something that you want. You know, sometimes they're not good for you. There you go. And what's the most likely outcome? Equilibrium. Balance. You're going to be spiritually balanced. You're going to, the promises of abundance. You have abundance with the hen and the boar. There's also more stories behind that. Passion, purity, because you've cleansed yourself. You're balanced. You're 1 foot on the water, 1 foot on land. And you're more comfortable with spirit, as far as trusting in yourself and trusting in what spirit has to offer. And again, we do have the Knight of Cups trying to come in. Okay, so I'm going to use the Wizard Tarot. Okay, I'm going to move that one over just a little bit. So these are... Okay, and then I'm going to clarify with the Wizard's Tarot. Alright, we have Judgment. Okay, we have Judgment. Spirit is bringing this in because they've judged in your favor. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so they're judging in your favor. Okay, you're making your abundance. You are, you know, you're finding your balance. You're making your abundance. Your life is going forward. You have clarity. You understand how things work now. You know, whatever you went through in the past, you understand that, you know, you understand, you healed it. Okay, and that's why your blessings, when you do the work, that's when they start bringing it in, because it takes a lot of energy to do that and heal yourself. Okay. So now you have the Four of Wands. This is something that you can build. You can build with. You can see. It's like, there's your clarity. It's almost like, Spirit is speaking to you through the portal, okay? So that you can build a firm foundation. And when you have a strong foundation, you tend not to have those tower moments, because the tower doesn't crumble. Alright, so we also have the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving knight in the deck, okay? But he always crosses the finish line. So, I mean, that being said, this may take some time to come to fruition, for whatever reason. And sometimes that's the best thing. Sometimes it's, you know, whirlwind romances are one thing, but, you know, those slow, steady romances are the ones that live, you know, last a lifetime. So we have the Emperor, and you're making plans. What you have going for you right now is that you are making plans, and you are that take charge kind of person. Okay, because you're going for your wish fulfillment. Okay, So now over here in the recent past, you had, whoops, you had opened a new cycle and the potential for a brand new beginning. Okay. So you're manifesting this. Okay. So somewhere around here you had an aha moment. Okay. And you realized that while you were happy, you needed to open a new cycle. Okay. And this is going to be, it's going to help you bring your even more abundance into your life. Okay. It's offering you love and abundance. Okay. And now that you've gone through whatever you went through before, when you were saying, why are you doing this to me? Spirit's giving you the clarity because you had to build the strength to close that old cycle out. And now you're ready to move forward. Okay. You have the strength to do it. Okay. So let me, okay. And you also have the faith. You also have the faith that you can do it. That Spirit's going to help you. You're ready for a new adventure. You have the strength. With that Emperor card, you have the strength, okay? And this has the potential to be into high spiritual love. You have a lot of major arcana cards here, too. So this is kind of a lot of spiritual awakenings for you. And it's because you went, this is what the past looked like for you, okay? So it looks like you're going to be learning things in the future. Well, shoot. All right. So it's telling you, if you face your fears and move forward. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay. Alright, one more. One more for the future. It shows you staying on your path. It's like you passed the test. When you crossed over on the other side, when you crossed through into this new cycle, okay? Remember, on the Rider White, the lobster's small and the dog and the wolf are huge, okay? Now we're on the other side of the coin where you have the faith and the confidence, okay? And those fears are minimal to you. So you'll probably be getting some communication about career, finance, money, some kind of communication. And it could be just an inspiration. It could be just an idea that's coming to you. Like you are, I don't know, running through a magazine and you see a commercial and it's kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I can do that. Okay? Yeah. Because whatever it was, you were grieving something in the past. That's why you had to walk away and heal. And go into hermit mode. Now you're ready to celebrate life. Okay? And that's why you're charging ahead. But like I said, don't charge ahead wildly with, put some thought into it. Make your plans. Follow your plans. Stay on your path. Okay? And use logic. Use your logic and your ability to analyze situations and look at things. Because you're talking about building abundance. And one thing you are going to need to be able to do is not only have the knowledge and the ability to lead, which you would as the king, but you also have to be able to protect yourself and know when things are not good for you. Okay, it's usually the queen that we talk about cutting things away that's not serving them, but the king can do that as well. Because if you have this kind of abundance, you will have people trying to take your abundance away. So you have to have discernment. You're also going to have discernment up here when you're looking at these options, okay? Because this is your justice, This is, and I think this is karmic justice unless you're winning a lawsuit, okay? If you should happen to be facing charges or anything. I think the outcome is going to be a lot better than you may have expected. Cards don't want to stay in my hands. Okay, again, you're getting communication coming in quickly. Okay. So, again, this communication may come, you might be a little guarded about it, or you might want to look into it. That's also known as the spy card. I would investigate it. Things, especially during Mercury retrograde. I'm not saying no, don't do anything during Mercury retrograde, but I'm saying check the devil's in the details, that kind of thing. Check the details, and if you're signing a contract, have someone check it for you. But other than that, you're showing yourself in the future as balanced, okay? Happy, content, okay? And you're ready to take that leap of faith. That's the second time we're seeing the Fool card here, okay? And who are you taking a leap of faith towards? Oh, your Empress. So it is abundance and love. And you're mastering something. You've obviously closed a cycle, so you're building something, and you've mastered something. And it may be love, because at the bottom of the other deck, what do we have? We have the Knight of Cups. Sorry. Somebody wanting to offer love. Alright, so I'm going to take, I don't know the name of the deck, so I found it. I didn't have a book, it didn't have anything else, and I don't even know if I have all the cards. But it's affirmations, quotes to meditate on, okay? And I'm going to pull one. Okay, here we go. I am always learning. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Wisdom arrives, this is a quote to meditate on. Wisdom arrives through effort. Wisdom disappears through lack of effort. Knowing this twofold path of growth and decline, one should arrange oneself such that wisdom increases. And that was a quote by the Buddha. Okay. And then it says, quotes to meditate on. Overcome anger by non-anger. Overcome evil by good. Overcome the miser by giving. Overcome the liar by truth. Okay. So those are just some things that may mean something to you. If they don't, you know, those quotes to meditate on are something you might want to ruminate on for a while. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. This has been a really good reading. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos. That way you won't miss any. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.